Hi everyone, I recently purchased the game Ultimate Bundle and I thought I would show everyone how it looks. So as you saw first, it came in a game branded outer box. Once you get into that, you see this lovely designed box. And then I'll rotate it around here and then we can see some of the blurb on the back. So we can see it's all got a bonus kit with a diorama and pin badge, celebrating 30 years of Time Crisis. This Ultimate Bundle comes with 2 guns and also a pedal, which is only for use with Time Crisis. As you can see there. So next is into the main box itself. Struggled to get that out there. But we got this lovely instruction sheet, which kind of is a quick start guide. And then we have the actual quick start guide, which I really like the look of this. It kind of reminded me of the old PlayStation 1 style case. The actual console itself, nice Time Crisis branding there. So we've got a power button, 2 USB-Cs, and a reset button. And on the back here, we got 1 HDMI and 1 USB-C. The USB-C is for the power, and the HDMI obviously gives you your display. Now onto the actual gun itself. I was actually really surprised to see that it had a braided cable, and it's also got like a cable tie with it, which is really nice. I quite like the feeling of the gun. The triggers felt right, the weight felt right. Again, Time Crisis branded. Obviously, this is the European edition, which is the blue edition, because Japan were the only ones allowed to have the sort of realistic looking black gun. Yeah, so here's that HDMI cable, the USB-C cable. USB-C cable's actually game branded as well, but that didn't come across on the video. So the next thing that I struggled to get out of the packaging turned out to be this keyring, which is laser etched, showing the Time Crisis logo and the gun. And I thought this was really well designed, actually, and I really like this. I thought it was a really good addition to the set. So moving on, we'll put that down over there. Let's pull this box out. We have another tab to remove here. And then so looking into the box, we can see the pedal. Again, a really good design. We've already seen the gun, so let's take that out, move that over there. So next we have the Time Crisis 30 badge, which comes in this nice window box, which is really good for displaying. There we go. Take it out here so you get a nice close up. And here's just the back of the box, just sort of confirming the details that it is a badge. Nothing really exciting here. This is just the plugs with all the various sort of region adapters. And now onto the actual diorama itself. There's quite a few pieces to this. If I'm being honest, I'm not a real big fan of these kind of dioramas. I've seen, obviously, a lot of games have these as pre-order bonuses lately, and I'm just not really a fan. They're usually quite flimsy plastic, but this one I thought was quite well designed, but I'm not sure if it's something I'll actually display. And moving on next, when I get this out of the packaging, this is the black gun. So the people that purchased this in Japan would have actually got a physical black gun instead of the blue one. And pew pew pew, because why not? Next is the background piece. If I can get it out of the packaging. There we go. Again, everything's obviously game branded. Put that there. And then Struggle to get that out too, but here's the actual base. Again, Time Crisis branded. All the slots for the bits. And then I thought I'd show you how the actual quick start guide looks, because again, I just quite like the packaging on this. All pretty self-explanatory here, just telling you it's the ultimate pack, here's what's included. A nice little thank you note. And this player again, kind of just similar things really, just sort of saying thank you for purchasing this. And then they included a holster for the gun, but it's needs to be 3D printed, and unfortunately I don't have a 3D printer. And then you can download the manual on the back if you wish. And so yeah, so that's the kind of unboxing element of the video. It's really nicely packaged and I'm really happy with it actually, and I'm really looking forward to giving it a try. So forward onto the next part of the video to see how it plays. So I've already set up the console at this stage, all connected it. Now just a very satisfying sticker peel off the gun's camera. And then putting a pedal on the floor, and there's my dog wondering what the heck I'm doing. She's sniffing everything. So when you turn on the console, it shows you a quick start guide, which is basically showing you how to unbox and set up the console, which you would have already done at this stage. Then it's just showing you how to calibrate the gun and your positioning. And here's me calibrating it. Quite difficult one-handed, if I'm honest, but there we go. And then once we get onto the loading screen, let's fire up a little bit of Time Crisis. A little story game. And then there's the intro. Skip this, let's fly in. So here we go, Area 1. So obviously I'm using the pedal to make the character peer over. Again, doing this one-handed while shooting, but here's, look at the gun again. And yeah, actually, first impressions was really good. It's not 100% accurate. To be honest, I probably need to recalibrate it. But yeah, I found it all right. And then Point Blank, which is one of my all-time favorite shooting games. Absolutely love this game. I was really excited to play this more than Time Crisis, if I'm honest. So this level, we're shooting all the bad guys, and we got to make sure we don't shoot any of the innocents. Whoops, sorry about that. Keep going. Go through the door over here. So I have to be really accurate with the shot here, which I was thankfully able to do. And yeah, that's it really. So I absolutely recommend this. I had so much fun with it.